Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Waking Up with Soop and Sugah. You guys are tuning to episode 86. Haha, numbers. And today is February 27th. February is almost over. I am your host, Soopkichen, and with me today, no Sug, but I do have my two compadres. My oldest compadre, DJJ Gao.
Hello.
Hi, buddy. And then my nerdy compadre, Life on Saturn. How's it going, buddy?
Thanks for the shout out, man.
So, guys, we're in D1 obviously, and we're gonna do some strikes. D2 is under maintenance, and we're going to talk about that in a minute.
Again on Reset Tuesday?
Yes.
Okay.
We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about all the mains. We're going to run through that, like, blaze through that. Haha, pun intended. But before...
This game is always under maintenance. What are they working on? Because I only got $10 worth, and I want to know what they're working on.
They're working on your other $10, apparently.
He's so better than me.
We're trying to get make you stretch that $10, that's for sure.
It's $10. So, yeah. But just like I had quite the weekend, and then quite the long weekend, and then came back. Well, it was memorable. It was very memorable, to say the least. Ended up meeting a Democratic candidate running for Congress.
Ooh.
Yes. So yeah, it was a nice weekend.
No shout out.
And then no shout out. No, I don't know. No shout out. But came back, and then I'm looking through this I'm looking through some news and stuff, and I'm seeing Saturn that they're like, so. At first, I glimpse and I see that they're doing a comic book line where Peggy Carter is Captain America.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
I didn't get a chance to see that yet.
Okay, and then also apparently they're gonna do another reboot now for things because sales have been down since 2017, and Thor is coming back. They're killing off Jane Foster.
Yeah, she's had cancer the whole time. If she's not Thor, she dies.
So
they're gonna some sad shit.
Kill her off. Thor's gonna come back. So this is I don't know. Marvel's I don't know.
Right, I'm kind of reading that right now. They have yet another Infinity Stone race where everyone's racing to get the stones. Ultron is the main villain or something. He's got a lot of carbon copies running around, and they're all trying to find the stone. And they did mention a universe reboot, and I think that's what they're hinting at with the glove. The easiest way to do it is to promote the new movie, and the Infinity Gauntlet, and at the same time use the Infinity Gauntlet to reboot their comic book universe. But I don't know what people are complaining about, because I have been buying comic books straight for a while, and I'm never that unpleased. The only thing I'm disappointed is that there's so many titles and so little money, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whoops.
No, I completely understand, but so yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Do you think sales are going to keep declining?
Of course, man. It's the times are changing. When's the last time you read a book? I mean, so comic books they'll be done soon.
I'm still working through that Stephen King novel. So
yeah,
right.
I just read The Cell. So yep. Okay.
So right.
But yeah, they're just they're trying to promote online comics a lot. You can tell each issue they give you a coupon for free online comics. I don't know if people are actually doing it. I know some people like Ahon. He reads comics online, and he's up to date with all comics. I can sit here and have a conversation with him, and he doesn't actually buy the physical books. So it's good for some people. I don't like it. I appreciate things more when I have a physical copy. That's why I buy CDs and DVDs.
I don't know. At some point in my life, I might bend and get
bend
and get was like the Marvel Ultimate. It's like $10, $12 a month, and then
Yeah.
you get a ton of fucking digital comics and back issues.
Oh wow.
So,
What Stephen King book are you reading?
I'm trying to think of it right now. I'm sorry. I'm like, I can physically see the cover in my mind. It's got like
Is it Dr. Sleep?
No. It's got a pentagram on the cover with drawn in blood. It's a bright blue cover with the red bloody pentagram. Nightmare something?
Nightmares and Dreamscapes?
That's
no.
a TV show.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
The Talisman?
No.
There's a
I'll
Stephen
send
King
you a
show
picture.
called Nightmares and it's called Nightmares and Dreamscapes, and each episode is a different Stephen King story.
Yeah, so
What channel is this on?
this book has got like a couple it's not one story, it's got a whole bunch of short stories.
Oh, okay. That's Skeleton Crew.
It had one about like a doctor that went to a town where his ancestors were like witches and shit, and there's like another one about like a post-apocalyptic place where these kids were like trying to like survive. There was another one about these fucking huge ass fucking rats that killed some fucking workers, some like
Oh, that
city
was the Mangler. Okay, that's the Mangler. Okay,
there was one about a laundry machine that fucking killed people, and it was like activated
God,
by the blood of a virgin.
Night Shift? Is it Night Shift?
Shift. It's Night Shift. That's what it is. Yes.
Okay, all right.
Working through Night Shift.
Very cool.
So yeah, that was the last time I read a book. Ha! So yeah, guys, let's get started with
Takes
first segment of the week.
forever,
Video game news. Not if the book is good. All right, so right off the bat, guys, Destiny. Destiny is the bestiny. Can we just call it maintenance-tiny? Maintenance-tiny. Like it's under maintenance. That's all we're doing, guys. Is maintenance. Maintenance for days.
Is it because, Faction Rally and they got to bring out who won and all that crap?
No. So apparently the maintenance for today is Nightfall scoring. Oh my God, reading and dodging. So.
No, wait. Okay, now what
go
did they
ahead.
pull back? Something
What-
was going to come out in March and they pulled it back.
No, I don't think they pulled anything back. Their March schedule is still. They've been pretty open about their the roadmap, and so far nothing has been pulled back. We got Nightfall scoring for this update. We got Nightfall scoring, high score tracking, destination emblem variants, Crucible emblem variants, Nightfall emblem variants, a fire team member on destination map, PC public text chat, companion mod / shader interactions, prestige Nightfall, challenge cards, challenge card 4. 4? No, 6. It says these features have delivery dates since the last publication of the roadmap. Alright, so they're working on your emblems a lot, it looks like. And they did show us, like, I don't know if you guys took a look at the TWAB, the weekly update on the Bungie website, but they did show us the changes that they're making to these tags, the emblems. For example, now there's this Crucible emblem that displays, lifetime Crucible kills, also Hunters, Titans, and Warlocks defeated. There's, for example, there's the Raid emblem. It displays total prestige Leviathans cleared, and it applies an orange aura crown around your head. In addition to that, you're able to customize your emblem. Like, you'll have an emblem, and then you can have, like, 6 different varieties, I guess, or 3 different varieties, or however.
Designs or colors?
No, designs. The color looks like the color stays the same of the emblem, but the little design next to your name is what changes.
Okay.
So yeah, so that's pretty fucking awesome. It looks like they have tasks behind them too. I'm looking at this one. So it's like a hunter with a shattered it's like a shattered titan emblem, right? And then it says unlock after you defeat 1,000 titans. So that's obviously in Crucible. And then also the gear. I don't know what gear this is that this hunter is wearing, but it is sexy in this picture.
Oh, it's probably rates or Nightfall specific. You know, like when you did a certain strike, you got those gauntlets from the Abomination or whatever.
Ooh,
I don't know. You got the hunter gauntlets.
I want to say yes, but I don't think that's coming, dude. I don't think that's coming.
I think that's what the armor is.
Well, I guess we'll see, but honestly, man, like expectations.
You know, you did that one giant shank.
Oh yeah, no, I remember.
You got the helmet.
Yeah, I remember the fun. Yes, I remember all of that. Yes.
Yeah, that was fun. Wasn't it?
I cried to sleep at night remembering that. So.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, so they're fixing issues. They're making D2 more fun, trying to bring people back. They're like Marvel right now. They're losing people.
Well, if they want to bring the fun back, they better bring 6v6, especially if you got to kill.
So they are bringing 6v6. We got this. Oh, I fell off the edge because I'm looking at the roadmap. So, March 27th, we're gonna get weapon abilities and weapon and abilities. They're gonna be changes in the sandbox. So things are gonna be different now. Also, they are going to set destination emblem variants, Crucible emblem variants. Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm reading the wrong one. They're going to do Heroic Strike modifiers. They're going to do Iron Banner 6v6. They're going to do...
Is it just Iron Banner, or is it going to be Crucible?
All it says right there is Iron Banner 6v6. This is for update 1.1.4, which is on March 27th. And then it says Weekly Crucible Playlist, Mayhem/Rumble. Crucible ammo and gameplay tuning. Sorry. And then... Crucible quitter penalties. Also repeat Crucible map and strike protection. They also added here exotic repetition reduction, Nightfall strike unique rewards. So that's on March 27th. Oh, okay. And then companion vendor viewing. Wow, companion vendor viewing is actually really nice. To be able to go on your phone and see what the vendors are selling in Destiny, and then see whether you want to like hop online and get it or not. That's actually very fucking useful.
Yeah, that's good.
So the Nightfall thing, I'm very excited for, but we're not going to get that until March 27th. So basically a month from today, we're going to get that. So I guess I'll be playing more Destiny next month if the gear is cool. If it's right question mark. Blazing question mark. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys. After that, we got May, but they didn't give us a specific day. It just plainly states May. I'm gonna go get this heavy up here, and we're gonna get Eater of World Prestige. We're gonna get seasonal Crucible rankings. Oh, seasonal Crucible rankings will be fun. We're going to get private matches. Private matches in May, boys! Let's go. Let's go. Happy birthday, Sugah. That's going to be... So, if they add private matches, they better add the 6v6. I'm not going to lie. Because, 4v4 is still going to be tons of fucking fun. Like, private matches. Oh, that's going to be sick. Our Mondays are going to be on D2 now, barring maintenance. So that'll actually make better teams for...
Well, we made Wednesday's raid days.
Wednesdays are raid days. Ooh. So yeah, so they got stuff coming. It seems to be. We still yearn for more though. Like Saturn still wants his $10
worth.
Yeah, his $10 worth, or his $10 back. He's not picky. So yeah, we'll see. And they're doing cool stuff, and they're keeping us updated with the roadmap, which is something that I really like. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. Faction rally was going on this week. Gauzy wanted New Monarchy to win, right?
Yeah, the gun. Yeah, saw a thing on YouTube where this guy broke down all 3 weapons, what they did, the perks, and if they were good in both, if one was good in PvP and the other one in PvE, and New Monarchy, he said, was the best for your buck.
There you go. I mean, I to be honest with you, I'd like stop paying attention to faction rallies. I don't know. It's okay, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the gear wasn't enticing for me. Like, it looks okay. I pledged for like the couple of items that I wanted. I'm still New Monarchy because I wanted some New Monarchy stuff. But once I got the stuff that I wanted and I started seeing the rest of the stuff, I was like,
Well, me, I love New Monarchy because my Titan is my Detroit Lion.
And they give you all the lions.
It's all lions. It's all lions. It's great.
Yeah.
Love it. And then Dead Orbit, you get white paint smeared all over you or whatever. I don't know.
Maybe that's what I need to do. I need to create a Titan. That way, I can.
Future War Calls was just ugly. Yeah. Well, I mean, it might be late now, but yeah, because that lion gear was, I mean, get it on the shoulders, the chest, the legs of the Titan mark. The only thing that didn't have a lion on it was the helmet, which I didn't get, which it should have been like a lion head on top, sitting on top of the helmet. That would have been badass. That would have just been it.
It would have been,
but they didn't do that. I don't know why they didn't do that.
I definitely don't know why either, Gauzy. So yeah, so guys, that's pretty much it. I guess, guys, if you guys were digging your faction rallies, good. I'm proud of you. You guys are keeping the dream going.
The dream alive.
Yeah, there you go. So I don't know. See, like I said, I'm still New Monarchy. So if they win, I'll get whatever it is the reward was.
False rifle.
I might use it once or twice, and then I don't know, probably not use it. To be just completely fucking honest. All right, guys, let's jump right over into our next segment. We're a little low.
Running right by these guys.
Yeah, go ahead. We're a little low on the video game news this week, but that's fine because we got shit to talk about. So next segment, of course, is Saturn's favorite.
Sin and Madness.
Now, Saturn, we got to talk about the crumble that the crumbling enterprise that is DC movies. DC? Yeah, right. You're like DC. You knew.
Right. You mean the whole Zack Snyder thing?
Oh yeah, and then Joss Whedon has left the Batwoman project.
Oh, I didn't even know there was a Batwoman project.
Yes, so he was set to direct, and it was people were excited. Someone that like had worked on fucking Marvel movies, which are making bank now, is gonna be making a movie for DC. Let's go! Like this is gonna be the thing, and he had taken over co-directing for Snyder leaving, unfortunately for personal reasons, and not being able to like put together Justice League at the very end. So people were excited, and it turns out, he's like, you know what, I'm good on that. No, thank you. So, what do you think it is, Saturn? What do you think is going on, like, behind? Do you think, like, their ideas aren't getting heard? Are they getting treated like shit? Are they not getting paid what they're worth? Is it a mix of both?
I just don't think any heart's being put into it. I mean, like, all my nerd friends have given me, like, so many better versions of what could have been done, you know, in these movies, and I just feel like every single one of my friends, not just a couple, have given me, like, really cool ways. That shows me that they should be able to find someone to make these fucking movies right, you know? I'm just,
I don't get it.
It's hard to be happy when Marvel's killing it right now, you know? They're really setting standards.
Murder.
Even their movies that are only worth watching, like, once, like maybe Thor 2, that's still much better, you know?
It's true. And Marvel just gets the big picture. Like, they're talking multiverse now. They're, like, that opens the door for so many possibilities.
I have faith in DC movies because they still have to make a Flash movie, and with Flashpoint, anything is possible. Like, if they could just get their shit together and say that Flash fucked shit up, and that's why these movies suck, and then, you know, we get a whole new set of movies, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I guess once you have a speedster, you can rectify anything, I reckon.
And, you know, Flash is on top of the meme game right now. There's all kinds of memes out there of stuff getting messed up, and they're like, thanks, Barry. You know, it's like, I think it's a good time to do it, really.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, no, I believe it. I believe it. So yeah, so that's that DC side. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen there.
I think they should just, you know, go with what's right. I mean, let's bring Batman back to 66 and make him funny again. You know, we've all had that's what I would do. I love 66 Batman, dude. That's my favorite.
That's the dude.
I couldn't handle that at all.
No. Oh man.
No, I could
love
not.
Adam West.
Maybe on Family Guy.
Yeah.
I mean, right before Adam West died, they made like 2 more Batman 66 cartoons. They were still like funny. Like, I love that stuff.
Yeah, no, it was great stuff.
Burgess Meredith, you know.
Oh yeah. There was, I love that shit. I love that shit. I will sit down and sometimes just put it on as background shit while I'm like working.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, you know, I don't know if you guys knew, but Marvel Studios had like a similar situation in the past where, like, I don't know if you guys knew this, but like there was a point where, like, you know, Chris Evans was kind of tired of being Captain America just because, like, Marvel, like, you know, Marvel, because I don't know if you guys remember, there was a point where Marvel movies would start and it would just say Marvel, and then after a point it became Marvel Studios. Well, that's when, like, Marvel Studios broke off of Marvel and started working more, like, on the Disney side. And that's when Kevin Feige was able, like, to break off from the CEO, and really start treating a lot of these actors, directors, writers, you know, people working on the film better, you know, everyone in general, you know. And you, I mean, obviously their movies have gotten better and better. You see the change that happens when you're, like, able to treat employees well, and they care, right? Because you care, and then in turn you get a lot of work. You get, you know, writers that are writing great stories.
Now Chris Evans is changing his birth certificate to Steve Rogers. So
right.
Great.
Like, he's loving that shit. So, you know, it's one of those things where, you know, DC, you know, it needs to possibly break itself off from, you know, the corporate aspects. So that's what I think. I mean, the formula is there. Marvel's done it, so you might as well use it. To be completely
Yeah,
honest.
you know, I never understood what could go wrong if these people just don't go exactly by the comic book. You know, they've never made a movie that's 100% like it. You know.
It's true. It's completely true. They've come close, but
Spawned in
it's true.
the wrong spot.
So the other thing that I want to talk about, guys, I don't know if you know this, Saturn. Kevin Smith had a heart attack?
Oh my gosh, I know. I heard about that. It was nuts, huh?
Isn't it? Like it's crazy.
He said, you know, because he said he started feeling the symptoms after his first stand-up, and he said if he stayed till the second show, he would have died.
Right? So
It's
that's
crazy.
Yeah, it's fucking insane.
And he said that one of the first things he was thinking about was that he was upset he never got to make the Jay and Silent Bob sequel. You know, because he kept getting screwed for some reason with all his movies, and I'm really upset about that.
Yeah.
You know, because he was supposed to make Clerks 3, didn't happen. He was supposed to make Mallrats. I even met Jeremy London at Comic-Con. They were ready to make that movie, and then somehow it got shut down, so he tried turning it into a series that got shut down, and he tried doing a Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back again, you know, and that was shut down too. It's like, I don't get it.
I don't get it.
Dude, I love Jay and Silent Bob. That's some of my favorite stuff ever. I just don't
Kevin
understand
Smith,
why people,
in general,
why
I love
these
all this
companies
fucking
shut
work.
down. And I think every generation knows who Jay and Silent Bob is. I mean, at least.
Yeah. So yeah, man, that's fucking near-death experience. That'll definitely do something for him. He might come out of the woodworks with something, you know.
Right. Well, he's already making horror movies, so who knows?
So I guess the last thing to talk about, guys, would be I don't know if you guys have heard this. So apparently the oh god, what is it called? The when you score the person who scored the Black Panther movie, Ludwig Göransson.
Okay.
Yeah, Göransson. He said when he scored the movie, like when he did the music for the movie, he did the music for a 4-hour movie.
Wow.
So that means that there's a 4-hour version apparently of Black Panther. You think we'll get that director's cut and like the Blu-ray DVD version?
God, I hope not. That's too much. Like, it's too much.
Imagine
4
having to make
hours.
music for 4 hours of Black Panther. I haven't seen it yet. You've seen it, Saturn?
Not yet.
Not yet. I'm gonna go see it today. We got tickets last night. Shug's at work. She's gonna come home, and then we're gonna go after that.
And
But
as epic as I know it's gonna be, like a 4-hour movie.
but if they give you like the
just-
full history of the Panthers, and then they give you a good Panther story and set up
I guess
Panther
that's
villain
true.
real well, then man,
depends
I
on
don't
the
know.
content. Yeah.
It really does. It really does.
Because my attention span's not the greatest, and like, I barely make it through these 3-hour movies. You know.
Yeah. I mean, you know what would have made Batman vs Superman? That movie got fucked. You know what would have made Justice League way better?
What?
If the movie goes exactly the way it was made, but instead of it ending like boom, like Doomsday gets there, like they just beat the shit out of Steppenwolf, and you thought that Steppenwolf was going to be the bad guy for the whole movie, and then when you think that the movie's over, Darkseid shows up, and then now you got like another hour of Darkseid kicking Justice League's ass.
Yeah, and then they need Superman. You know.
Like, that would have made that movie 10 times better. It probably would have been like a 3-4 hour cut, but that would have been a bomb-ass 3-4 hours.
Right, because it was all a waste, like, to resurrect Superman that early, and he bitch-slapped Steppenwolf, like, it was nothing. Like, they didn't need Superman.
How long was the Titanic?
You know?
I remember that bitch being two fucking cassette tapes long.
Oh, Titanic was long.
Yeah.
People sat through that
it was
shit.
Good.
It was good.
Get us
and
out
that's
of here.
what I'm
Same strike.
saying.
Get us out of here.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
And if they would have just given us the comic book, you know, kept his black suit, they could have kept his mustache along with other facial hair, because he's all, you know, messed up.
They could have.
He should have long hair.
They definitely could have.
And they wouldn't have had to edit out a dumb mistake, you know?
Yep. What are you gonna do? But yeah, apparently 4-hour cut of Black Panther exists, guys. I wonder if we'll ever get to see it.
Yeah, probably Blu-ray.
You think? I hope.
For sure.
Like I hope. Like I'm not.
Like
not
with the full-on soundtrack for 4 hours.
Well, I don't know about a full-on soundtrack, because there's a difference between a score and a soundtrack, right? Like soundtrack.
Well, that also
especially
makes me
these days.
wonder how many other movies do that. Do you think every soundtrack guy, do they work with a finished piece for a movie, or do they make their soundtrack accordingly to like how much footage they're given, and then it's all chopped up later, or like I wonder how that works.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it I know for like scoring a movie, they will either they get scenes, like when scenes are shot and the director's like, that's the way it's gonna get shot, that's the way we love it, it's perfect, but maybe it doesn't have like all the effects. They'll play it for the composer, or whoever is scoring the movie, and then they will watch it and they will create a rhythm to it. You know, I've seen John Williams do it countless times for like Star Wars.
Sorry, this is taking so
long. You know, and like behind the scenes shit.
incredibly complex.
But
Actually, not that great at math.
but yeah, no, I really like I mean I think yeah, I would really enjoy something like that. It would really give me I don't know. I think it would give me something I've always wanted. You know, I've always looked forward to like a full fucking story. Like, give me like a really solid, especially with Black Panther, man. Like, it may not be an origin movie, like how the Black Panther came to be, but that doesn't mean that they won't flashback to Panther history, bro. Because, you know, there's been more than one Black Panther in the history of Wakanda and the history of the Marvel universe in general. So that's something that you just you can't bypass. Like, sure, you can maybe set it up for the next movie and whatnot, but if you make the first movie really, really, really good, then, you know, it's just it makes you wonder. And especially with like Kevin Feige saying that this is like one of the best Marvel movies, if not the best Marvel movie that has been made, and people saying that this is gonna like change how other Marvel movies are being made, it makes you wonder if other Marvel movies will now be maybe a little longer. You know?
Right.
It's like Star Wars. Star Wars was like almost like 2:30, wasn't it?
Well, I think the way of the future is just going to be like TV shows, because TV shows are making a comeback in a crazy way. You know, like now TV shows have movie quality.
I understand, but you
can't.
you can't dogfight in space.
They have so much footage to give us. I think, you know, putting it in a Netflix style way and just binge watching stuff, I feel like that's how we're all going to handle it in the future. Because Spider-Man, for instance, Spider-Man would be such a good show because there's so much to tell in every single villain of his, you know?
I've got access. Let's go.
And I think that's why the Spider-Man movies fail, because there's too much to tell.
And the kid grows up
for
too fast.
each.
Okay,
You know,
go
yeah,
get
exactly.
a D2's downloads ready, and I don't know if D2's back up.
All right, it might be.
So everybody go to your D2s and check for update, and then go to downloads and do your download.
Everyone hit your downloads now. Papa Gao said so. So yeah, guys, I guess that'll do it for Cinemadness. So let's go into the last segment of the day. We're cutting through these super quick. Last segment of the day, because I know we're gonna spend a lot of time on this last segment. We have not had this segment in what has it been? 3 weeks, 4 weeks? I want to say a month, right?
It's been a while. Yeah.
So, guys, this last fucking segment, I swear. But here it is, guys. Saturn didn't see it, but he's gonna enjoy this conversation, and I'm sure he's gonna have opinions, and at the very least, he will have sound effects. But Gao saw this, and he's got things to say. I've got things to say. So let's dive right fucking into it. Which is the next the next segment of the day for our show. The last one also is the walking filler.
Oh.
So so we're fucking back. We are back. And it is we got everything. First of all, we got everything that we were confused about. Am I wrong or am I right?
No, we did. Yeah,
like
it
we were
together.
Confused as fuck at the mid-season finale. It felt like we missed an episode. Well, they put that at the first couple of minutes of this fucking episode. I was like, Jesus fuck, this makes so much more sense now. All right. Now I'm into this shit. So now we're watching. We're all together now, right? We're all on the same fucking page. We know why the Saviors escaped. We know why Morgan is where he is. We get all the deets. We know how Carl was bit. Yep. We get it all. We get it fucking all.
And Carl's
I was
officially
confused.
dead.
I was confused. I'm like, when did he get? I never saw him. When did that happen?
When he was saving the doctor in the forest.
Yes.
I was like, oh, fuck. So they finally give me all the information that I've been wanting for literally a month now. And then they proceed to give me a ton of fucking action, all the action I could want in a fucking 40-minute time span. This is everything a Walking Dead episode should be.
Right. It was good.
It was. So I wrote notes. Okay, are you ready for the first line of my notes?
Yes. Fire away.
Shax gutted that dude! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Morgan from The Walking Dead, who does the voice of Shax in fucking Destiny. So he's fighting this dude right on the stage when he's saving Ezekiel, and he had previously pierced the dude with his stick, right, with the point end of his stick.
Yep.
But at this point, Morgan was on the ground with no stick. The guy was over him. And what Morgan does is he reaches into the hole that he had pierced previously, and he just fucking pulls out this dude's guts. He literally fucking guts him, with his bare fucking hands. That was something else to watch. I'm gonna tell you right now.
I forgot. It's at the tip of my tongue, and I can't forget how they used to do that back in the day. They'd put you on a flat board, and they'd just cut you open and pull your guts out. I can't remember what that's called.
Oh, I don't know. It's on
the tip of my tongue.
They would do some terrible shit back in the day.
Oh,
guys,
yeah, it was...
it's like
they would remember.
They would do all sorts of terrible shit.
They did that to Braveheart too. If you remember.
I don't. So guys, that was it was so fucking invigorating to watch. And then fucking
shit, I got stuck in a hole.
Fucking Carl.
Yeah.
Fucking Carl. Saturn said it. Is Carl dead now? He's dead. He's fucking dead. He's fucking dead. He's dead.
I'm mad.
He's dead. You and everyone fucking else. Let me tell you right now. He's fucking dead. He's dead. He's fucking dead. So it is. It's very much bullshit.
The actor wanted to be a rocker, so it's his fault.
It's his fault. So there are all sorts of things on why he left. People saying, oh, it's because, from a financial standpoint, Chandler Riggs doesn't bring in as much money as Andrew Lincoln. So
right.
So there's that. What are we doing with the future of The Walking Dead? Which, to be honest with you, and also this kid is still a child actor. But to be honest with you, we could have done different things. I'm not gonna go into what we could have done, because that's gonna be like 2 hours of The Walking Dead should have been shit.
Which should happen? I mean, damn.
Damn, no, because like this kid. So we're gonna get into why people are pissed. All right, and now this is where a Soopkichen is opening the floodgates. All the spoilers are coming out. I've been holding spoilers for months and months and months, not wanting Gao to hear any of this shit because he watches this and it's all fresh. And I remember the first time that fucking Gao woke up from when Rick woke up from that fucking that dream moment, right? Because all it is, right?
And now I understand it. Now I completely understand it.
But Gao thought that was Rick waking up, and that none of this shit was happening, and then
I thought they were gonna pull a fucking Dallas
out of the original coma.
Yeah.
I thought they were gonna pull. I thought they were gonna do a Dallas. It was all a dream.
Yeah. Oh man.
So he would get pissed.
I still hope that's how they end it for real. Like the last episode of Walking Dead ever. Just do it. That's great.
You know what? At this point, they could very well do that. Just because it is officially now like broken off of the comics. They might still. I think they're still going to use a lot of points. But dude, in the comics, Carl very much lives. And he grows up and he does a lot of stuff. So at the end of the episode, we got to see Negan, right? Negan was like in that little camp where everyone in Alexandria, right? The revived Alexandria, where everyone's happy and they all live together. And Negan's there when Rick's girl walks up and he's like, "Hey, darling."
Yep.
So,
I think we'll get a new Carl. There'll be a kid that Rick takes on. It's almost like his son.
I don't. You know what?
We'll get feels.
I don't know. I don't know. But so
maybe it's the kid that stabbed the guy in the back of the neck.
You know what? That could very well be it. Again, I'm not 100% sure. In the comics, what happens is everyone does all-out war, and Rick does not kill Negan. Instead, Rick takes Negan prisoner. And he holds him in a jail cell for the longest time, and Rick, has guards to watch him. And Carl, what Carl ends up doing is he kind of befriends Negan, right? He like goes down there, he talks to him, and then Negan gets loose. And what he does, ready? There's a group that we're gonna be seeing soon. After this all-out war happens, and they're gonna be called the Whisperers.
Oh yeah, I knew about that.
And what the Whisperers are is they are people that wear walker skin as like clothing, and they blend among the walkers.
And they're the ones with the W's on their foreheads, right?
No.
Wait, then who's that clan that puts W's on their foreheads?
Oh,
That's some dude's name.
that was one of those TV clans they made up for the show that like had no relevance. It was only there for
like the garbage people.
Yeah, it was like
exactly
like the garbage people.
I thought the W was for whisperers. I thought that's what that was. Oh, okay, because I thought we always had an early taste of the whisperers there. But,
so yeah, because what Negan does is he befriends the whisperers. He ends up joining the whisperers, and then he kills the leader of the whisperers. And he does it for Rick and for Alexandria. He's like, yo, these whisperers were going to be a threat to us, so I just went ahead and I killed their leader for you. There you go. So there is, and there's this whole story arc where like the daughter of the leader of the whisperers is banging Carl, like that's Carl's like first lay. So there's all this story that like isn't going to happen anymore, Now there was like, because there was that Romeo and Juliet where this girl was a whisperer and Carl being the father of fucking Rick Grimes. So yeah, there was this cool there was this cool story that could have been told and would have brought in viewers. It definitely would have brought in viewers. But instead, they killed Carl off. They might give that role to the little girl, but she won't be old enough at that point. Like, so the only thing you can do at that point is have like Negan befriend the little girl. But you know what? I don't know. I honestly don't know. At this point,
Another future prediction that's going to solve these stupid problems. There's not going to be actors in the future because CGI is so good now that you're just going to sell your image. Like that would solve everything.
They scan you and like that's it. They pay you for your body scan.
They scan you, so like the kid who plays Carl, he can go on and be a rocker all he wants as long as they have his skin, in digital form to do it.
To make the perfect story.
Oh, there you go.
Not happening.
Not happening.
But I get the whole thing with the sunshiny views and everybody all together, and Negan was there, and Rick with the gray beard walking with a crutch and all that. That's the world that Carl wanted.
Right, that's the world that Carl wanted, and that's the world that in the comics we see in the future. So that may very well still be the world that will be, even though it was Carl's vision.
I think we should be done with the strikes.
We should. But so I mean, this obviously they let you know what's gonna happen exactly after All Out War is basically what they're doing. How do you guys feel about that? Like, Rick Grimes is basically going to be the main character, it seems like, until the series is over?
Looks that way.
It kind of blows. Like, I was real ready for Carl to take over and, the old cast to kind of die out.
I'm really disappointed. I know Carl's real life father was really upset that they killed him off.
Yeah, I remember reading those tweets.
He was really pissed off. Because I still don't know why. I never heard that he wanted to become a rocker.
Yeah, he's also a musician in real life or something. That's what people were digging up all kinds of stuff about him, and I think they're just trying to come up with a reason, any reason that Carl, is dead or alive, because that's what they do. Oh, he's also a musician? He wants to be a rocker!
So kill him!
So kill him off! There you go.
Which was dumb. I mean, I really thought that he was going to take over. I thought Negan and Rick would battle it out, and they kind of both kill each other. You know, like one dies from their wounds or whatever, you know, from battering each other. Because that fight scene between Negan and Rick in the house, Rick picked up that brass thing and he just laid Negan out. Boom, straight dropped his ass.
Yeah, but he couldn't do it. He couldn't finish it off with Lucille.
Yeah, then he got pissed off. He touched, don't touch her, and kicked him out the window. I mean, that's damn. I love it though. I'm gonna go to Rick's and make some spaghetti.
I know.
I just thought that was great.
So
look at you answering the door like a big boy.
So yeah, we'll see where they take it. I mean, I also heard that they're going to change showrunners for The Walking Dead because the numbers are down. So that'll be
what does that mean exactly?
So a showrunner is someone who like plots out the story for the season. And then he'll like give that story over to the writers, and then the writers will individually write the episodes based on the story arc that was created by the showrunner, and the showrunner can often be the creator of the show, or someone, for example, in The Walking Dead, the showrunner is someone they hired for this to make the story arc, because the creator of the show is also a comic book writer and he does other stuff. So, or the creator of The Walking Dead. So we'll see. Different showrunner might change the pace of The Walking Dead. This episode was great, except for the fact that they killed Carl.
Yep.
Like I feel like, you know, we spent all this time here sitting talking about how The Walking Dead could be better, and then they give us the better episode, but they still manage to fuck things up. So I don't know. I guess The Walking Dead is worth watching a little more for me now, maybe, because like they're veering off the comics.
See where it goes now, yeah.
But
because I'm sure it's going to be out for blood now. You know, Rick's going to be like, he's not going to get over this.
I don't know. See, I don't
yeah,
know.
because of what Carl asked him too. He said, "You can make this a better world," and that's what I want you to do. That's my death wish.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, in a perfect world, it would have been Rick making that speech to Carl.
Yeah.
Right.
And Carl taking over.
Yeah.
Well, now I know why Carl volunteered to die. Because he knew he was dead already.
So, apparently he didn't, like, Chandler Riggs didn't know. They, like, read through the story arc for the season, and he didn't know that he was going to get killed off until they fucking shot it. So,
yeah, that was bullshit.
So, man,
that's where everybody got upset. I'm surprised that like why the whole crew didn't be like, that's not how it goes. You know, why everybody just didn't fucking say, you know what, we're not going to shoot anymore until you change that shit.
I wish that's how it worked.
Yeah, I know.
They just care about the money. The dollar bills is what they're thinking of.
So I mean, there you have it. I mean, that'll do it. That'll do it. That'll do it for you.
That'll do it, pig. That'll do it.
Yeah. So, I don't know, Gao. I'm expecting a decline. It happens, right? They give us like a really good Walking Dead episode, and they give you like 3 boring ones, and then an okay one, and 3 more boring ones, and then an okay one, and then a really good end season episode.
Yeah, we even watched the ending. They said that the season finale from the last one, they had added content. It was just a few more words, and that was it. It's like I watched this whole thing for an added content, and it was when the dude came up to the car and talked to Maggie. You know, and they shot the dude in the back seat where they were going to shoot that big guy that rolled out of the truck.
Yeah.
You know, and that was the added scene. There was a little bit more, like a 2-minute more speech to Maggie. That was the added content. And I'm like, oh, okay. That was worth it.
That's ridiculous. And Lauren Cohen, by the way, who plays Maggie, she hasn't renewed her contract yet. So she might not be coming back.
Oh.
Awkward silence.
Oh, wow.
Right. So there you have it, guys. I mean, it looks like we may very well be seeing the end of The Walking Dead within maybe a season or two more.
Yeah, maybe.
I
Maybe they'll
would
just
not
go
mind
for
it.
10 seasons and it's over.
Well, maybe Rick wakes up from that coma.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
wakes up, it's all a dream.
Carl's
Larry
alive.
Hagman's in the shower in the next room. Oh, hey.
Nope.
You know, I always thought they should just end it with, you know, a Walking Dead movie. You know, that'd be cool.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh, no.
Right?
I mean, they could potentially keep going as long as they want. The comic books are still going, and they look crazy. Like, some
Yeah,
weird
because that's
stuff is
good
happening.
story. Like, I don't
Yeah.
know what
Well, start The Walking Dead over, but from Negan's point of view.
You know, I mean,
Right,
unless they're
from-
going to
from the
allow this
first time
girl
he-
to grow up and then she'll take over, but obviously we've seen that they're not going to do that because money?
Yep.
They hate us.
Yeah, they could very well hate us too. With a
Well,
passion.
we'll see. Carl gave her her hat, so we'll see.
Right? So, I don't know. Yeah, like I said, we'll see. The future is unclear here, man, and I don't know,
It is.
man. I don't know. I hope they bring the Whispers though, because those guys were cool. Those guys were cool to see. Seeing them on screen would be nice. It explains why Rick never lost a hand. In the comics, Rick loses a hand. He has no hand at this point.
Yeah,
so-
and isn't, what's her face? Supposed to be dead already. Why can't I remember her name? Gray-haired chick. What's her name? I can't remember.
Oh yeah, Carol.
Carol. Isn't she supposed to be, like, long dead?
Yeah, Carol's supposed to be dead too.
So they should have killed off Carol in this episode and left Carl.
Yeah, maybe they got the names mixed up.
Maybe.
Shit!
Carol, Carl. It's
We
so
figured it
close.
out too late, Gowsy.
I know.
Guys, that'll do it for this week. We're yeah.
I'm going back to D2 and loading it in
There you go.
after this is over.
So Gowsy, where can people find you?
You can find me on Facebook, Dave Jersey, Plattsburgh, New York. Go into my photo albums, pick some pictures, check out some lyrics, and on Twitter at DJJGow.
Ah, yes. Saturn. Where can the good people find you?
You can find us on Life on Saturn on Facebook. All other social media is Life on Saturn space LOS. Definitely check out Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. We just put up our third trailer to Arnold versus Cliches.
I saw that with
Coming
Captain
soon.
America.
Yeah.
You forgot your Visma.
Nope.
It's a shield.
Yeah.
She was funny.
And Soop, what about you?
What about me? You guys can find me here on Twitch Tuesday mornings at 11-ish. And then you can find previous episodes of Waking Up with Soup and Sugar on YouTube. You guys can always see what I'm streaming because I will post it on Twitter. And Sugar often takes pictures for the Instagram. And that's all Soopkichen, Soopkichen. Guys, I don't know if Gowsy wants to do a raid lair, but I have not finished Eater of Worlds.
Sweet. Oh,
and-
but it's a reset, so we'd have to start over. But I'm in.
So if he's
I
down
love
for
that
that,
raid.
if
I
he's
love
down
that
for
raid. I'm
that,
in.
then I'm down for that. Guys, thank you for tuning in. However, it is you tune in when it's live here on Twitch or later on YouTube. We appreciate the support. And then we'll keep you posted because we've got some stuff over here happening behind the scenes. So we'll have some episodes coming out that are going to be a lot of fun. So we'll catch you next week. When, I don't know, maybe they'll kill off the little girl too, and then just Rick will be a single man, no problems, post-apocalypse. Get it on! All right, guys, have a good reset.
That means
Tuesday.
that.
Michonne, or they just break up. Why you gotta kill her off, God? Jesus.